Hey bro, no coffee today. Today we've got the natural apple juice as usual. And I also explained on my second channel, Xerundal Nuance, you can check that out, where I explained why I always mix apple juice with my supplements in the morning, like the 10 grams of creatine and 3 grams of L-citrulline before the PE stretching, if you know what that is. So there I explained why I like to do that, so maybe you might check out the second channel and see me explain my supplements and my routine before I stretch and before I go on a run. Anyhow, with that in mind, guys, I want to mention something that I always saw like on Twitter somebody mentioning like, what good habits do you do? I'd look at the comments and I see somebody mention cold shower, and I was always like smile. I was always like be happy that somebody else is finally doing cold showers too. Then some pussies would comment like, "Oh, cold showers are useless. Cold showers are gay. Cold showers are unpleasant. Cold showers are pointless." All this garbage nonsense, and I'm like, are you such a fucking little bitch that you're afraid of water? You're afraid of cold water. You're scared of cold water. Bro, don't even get me started on history, okay? But you've got ancestors that were in wars where they had to hide in a cold river for hours from the enemy. And you're afraid to go for 60 seconds in the cold shower every single morning. So this is how this is how evolution of men has progressed, guys. Today, men are afraid of 60 seconds of water falling onto them in their own home with a roof over their head. Instead of men hundreds of years ago, even hundreds of years ago, yeah, they had to fucking go through ice rivers, hide from the enemy to not get fucking bushwhacked and not get killed. And nowadays, guys are literally afraid of a cold shower. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is the cold water pleasant? Fuck no, it ain't. Is it something unbearable? No, it ain't. It's absolutely bearable. Now, it is tougher the first time you do it. It gets easier. You get more and more used to it. It's like more like it's still like unpleasant. It's still painful every single time, but you just accept the pain better. And a practice that I always like to do in my own mind is whenever I'm in the cold shower and I see myself like kind of like hesitating to turn it on. I'm like I'm imagining that Spartan or that ancestor of mine who had to go into the cold river and had to hide there for hours on end. And I'm like, okay, imagine I'm him. How long would it take for him to turn on the cold water? How scared would he be? And in reality, he would just turn it on. He'd not be afraid of it. So this is something that has worked for me. Also, taking a little more pride in yourself. Okay, like you saying, "Oh, I'm nothing like them, and I could never be like." Then what the fuck is the point in living in 2024 as a fucking modern day faggot man? Is that who you want to be? No, you should. Even if you cannot reach the testosterone levels that they had, even if you cannot get to their bravery, you should still strive and get as close to that as possible. Like, still copy as many things as they did. Like, still try your best. You're at a sprint, right? Or at a marathon, and you know that there's a guy that has been running for 10 years, and this is your first ever marathon. Well, you should still try to beat him. You should not be like, oh no, I'll get a participation trophy and that's good enough. I'm just gonna walk or jog slightly, and I'm not gonna put that much effort into it, and I'm gonna take breaks. And bro, don't be fucking gay, okay? Nobody's gonna respect the guy who didn't even try. So try your best to eat like them. Try your best to fight like them. Try your best to live like them. To be not be afraid. To be brave like them. I'm telling you, man. When you visualize that ancestor, in the cold shower, I don't know if that's just for me that I take pride in my history, but that just gets me like that just inspires bravery in me, and I hope that it would even in you. So with that in mind, guys, I hope that this video gave you a new insight And I'll see you guys on the. Wait a second. I forgot to say what it is. It's Tuesday, October the 29th. Have a beautiful Tuesday, guys. And see you all on the next one.